I'm having trouble thinking.
Really?
Let's talk about the Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I guess we should
Let's talk about that.
Anytime someone asks me about or says I'm on a group text with some friends and they keep talking about Pokemon, I'm like, guys, I'm just focusing on Black Lives Matters right now. So I don't really have.
But now, did you read about the Holocaust Museum?
Oh, it's so good.
And people were going in to catch Pokemon.
There's nothing but Meowths there, just with the gold.
I mean, doesn't like the
kind of halfway get that?
Yeah, when the Pulitzer, that thing is
gold
good.
Coins.
Good reference.
Was that a mouse reference?
No. Meowth.
Oh, that's what I thought it was.
No. Meowth is the Pokemon who hoards gold coins.
I thought you meant the
Holocaust reference to Mouse, famous graphic
it's
novel.
funny. There's like
I thought he was making a literary.
Yeah,
No. Although I did have to read that in high school.
they've released like 50 new Pokemon a year since like 1995. So there's probably a fucking Pokemon now that's like the Auschwitz victim because they ran out of shit. Some of them got like really
run
crazy.
Out of, like shapes and things to do. After a while, I wonder if they just start accidentally like inventing actual animals that exist in like Australia. And, like, that's already
one of them. I mean, they did that with like the first round of them because one of them is just a fucking cat. Yeah, or like a rat. But there's one that's just like a set of keys.
Really?
Yeah, they like ran out of like Pokemon. There's one of them that's just
bottom
like
of
a
the
keychain.
barrel.
with fucking
That's
keys.
so phoning it in. I respect whoever did that.
Yeah, no.
My
Apparently,
friend's mom named the Pokemon.
We talked about this too.
Did we?
I think so.
No, I think we talked about it on the episode.
Oh, we talked about the one that we deleted.
Of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The lost episode.
The lost ep.
Which, in comparison now, looks like it would have been fine.
I think our standards at that point were so much higher.
Yeah, we were like, we didn't do any jokes. At one point, Adam didn't know what was going on, so we have to delete that one.
We should release it, see what happens sometime.
Yeah. No, we talked about that.
We're gonna release it as a premium
For
episode.
Stavi's Golden Angels,
$100,000.
If you donate $100,000, you can be one of Stavi's Golden Angels, and you get a DVD rip of that episode
and a pair of underpants that Stav wore on a very hot day in New York.
I literally will do that if you donate $3. The cost of the underwear.
A secret recording of me using all of the slurs both Dog the Bounty Hunter and Hulk Hogan used. In case you ever want to blackmail me, you have that. It's the special blackmail package.
So yeah, donate.
But there's one I remember. I know there's one Pokemon that's it's just like a woman in blackface.
yeah. But it also like
no, I heard about that, and I think that the name in Japanese is like
it's racist. I'm sure it's racist.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the N-word 5 times or whatever the character for the N-word is.
Fuck, what was that one called?
Jinx.
It was something like
it was Jinx. Yeah, because
right.
I posted it on Twitter the other day. See, the problem is like I want to talk about Pokemon Go, but I've already like did all the jokes I could do
whatever.
online.
People like to hear it out of your
Yeah.
They want to hear me say the tweets.
They do. Yeah, they
it's
literally.
really good.
It's got to be.
Literally
It's
do.
got to be spontaneous.
Let's go through the
I
Nick
just
Mullen
want
video.
to see like someone taking a picture of like a crowd of teens at the Holocaust Museum. Like that's to me that's kind of beautiful.
Well, I remember going on a field trip to the Holocaust Museum in 8th grade and like trying to make my friends laugh with like fart noises. So I really don't think
Well,
Pokemon
but like this
Go is the
happens.
worst
I was
thing.
telling you, like this happens like every year. Some horrible, tasteless thing happens, and people get really upset. And last year, it was actually at Auschwitz, and it was like a record heat wave. So they set up these like misters for people to cool off.
Everyone got mad.
People
Yeah.
got super mad.
Well, because the mist was fucking up everyone's iPhone, so they were trying to play Pokemon Go.
I just love how like practical and German that is. Like they never thought twice. They're just like, well,
Right.
it's a really hot summer, and we want to make sure people don't overheat. And there are a lot of senior citizens, and they
We
get
are originally
dehydrated. And
we were going to give out Haagen-Dazs, but everyone said that would be rude.
They had like
Danny-
really compact air conditioning chambers that you would get into. But
if that
at
was
first.
efficient, Germans would be like, "What? It's the most efficient way to keep people cool."
Danny Green from the San Antonio Spurs took a selfie at the Holocaust Memorial in Germany. I sent it to you guys.
So
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, and it said, had to do it, or what is it?
Had to do it one time.
Had to do it one time. Hashtag Holocaust.
So he knew it was wrong.
No, I
it was
think
wrong.
I think he was like
tone
trying
deaf.
to pay tribute in his own way.
Yeah, I think he
had
was
to do
like-
it for like one time for the victims. or
Nah,
something
because
like
that
that.
that girl did it before him. There was some girl that took the same exact picture that got in trouble for
Oh
it.
yeah,
Some
but
like
she was like
13-year-old
14.
girl. Yeah, it was some
something.
14-year-old
It's like-
girl, and then people online were
People
like,
were so
"You fucking
mad."
despicable cunt! I'm gonna fucking rape you."
As if a 14-year-old isn't going to be an idiot. As if they're like not. As if they're going to understand. Like, I should really be reverent here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. No,
No
people
child-
were really
yeah.
mad at her.
Well, and that's the other thing I don't understand about getting mad about the Pokemon Go at the Holocaust Museum. It's like kids do shitty things, and like.
That is
You
like
know,
the definition of
Like yeah,
childhood.
if you had Pokemon Go when you were like 13 and you were brought to the Holocaust
Absolutely.
Museum, you would be doing it. I mean,
Absolutely.
like Anne Frank was literally like making a diary during the actual Holocaust.
How
Also, the stuff that she was
way-
writing about in that diary was just like, I would like to touch some boobs.
Yeah, right.
And they edited that out. At my
Yeah.
high
No, I
school in
remember that
rural
part.
America,
I remember
they had a
actually
different
only that
edition.
part. That's the only part of the book
That's
I
I
the
remember.
remember when
part.
she got her
Should read it.
period too.
But I remember us having like it getting
Never read it.
banned at my high school, and I was like, "Oh, why?" Because like
You don't want
Holocaust
kids to
is, like,
fat.
and they're like, "No, because it's kind of gay.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Oh,
gay."
damn.
Well, but really though, having a diary in those days was the same as playing Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah. I also remember like Justin Bieber saying like she probably would have been a believer, and like
yeah, that was
that's
great.
technically true.
Yeah,
like
he's
she
not
was
wrong.
a total teeny bopper. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having to like come to terms with the fact that like in the last year or so, like it's at the point now where Justin Bieber could probably kick my ass.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
you can.
For
Definitely.
years, it
He
was
takes like boxing lessons.
yeah,
too,
yeah,
like,
for years.
specifically.
Yeah, he goes to like the.
He's ripped and
He's on anabolic steroids.
Yeah.
No,
God
it
knows
was just
what drugs
that's
he's
kind of
on.
that's not cool.
How tall is he?
He's probably like
He's
6
5'3".
6 foot.
He's Danny DeVito's height.
Yeah, whatever.
People
whatever
are
numbers.
surprisingly short usually.
He's 1.1 DeVito's.
He's half a DeVito. Yeah, no, that's
You could
disappointing.
beat him up, dude.
I mean,
If
probably.
you tried.
Dude,
Nah,
you could
wouldn't.
totally
Yeah,
beat
well,
up
'cause here's the
Bieber.
Yeah,
thing-
if you like threw broken glass in
Yeah,
his face. or
you
something.
can't lose that fight. You can't be
True.
the one guy, you know, because like even that's why Orlando Bloom had to beat the shit out of him because he's like, this is the one guy under me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
What
I
was
think they
that?
fought like twice. They got into some. There was some
They kept
TMZ
fucking
thing.
each other's girlfriends, I think.
Yeah, well, no, there was some TMZ thing where they got into an argument at a restaurant, and then it's like TMZ, so it's like, and in the background, like Leonardo DiCaprio's there, and he's like cheering him on, and it's like, what the fuck is going
Well, no,
on?
I
in
heard
Hollywood?
that Leonardo DiCaprio just stole one of Bieber's like girls. It was pretty. That's nice to hear that someone.
Good for
can
him,
still
man. Good for the
swipe.
pussy posse.
That's right, the pussy posse.
I love when people. Do you know about the pussy posse?
Yeah,
Ever?
of course. Yeah.
I love
Toby, the
search-
best.
Yeah.
No, that's
Who's
why
the
I know
third
about
one?
it specifically
Tobey
because I was
Maguire.
like, really, Toby Maguire?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Good for
Toby
him.
Maguire's got a hog. He's got a big fat one.
He's fucking lame pipe. I'll tell you what.
Well, I love searching for that on Twitter and seeing who's mad about the pussy posse. Because every day.
I
there
love
is
seeing
a-
like grown women being upset that
Yeah.
like Leonardo DiCaprio is dating like a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
Right.
You're like, he's basically a pedophile. It's like, well, no, he
it's like
basically
an
isn't.
adult.
That's not.
There's a clear
no.
definition of what.
And also, like, it's not like if he didn't have millions of dollars, people would still be like, you know, ogling over his bloated old alky face
Yeah,
at
yeah,
this
yeah.
point.
Right.
Like, he hasn't aged well.
Right, no,
He's
not
gotten
at all.
puffy.
Wait, you know what? Here's how like how much money and fame he has. That last year they tried to make dad bod a thing,
Right.
So that people were getting pussy by accident because of Leonardo
Yeah.
DiCaprio.
I don't think that. I mean, I think people like dad bod.
I don't think it fucking caught on the way they thought it would.
No, you can't like
It was-
make that happen.
sure.
But I think a lot of girls.
No, it didn't. No, it did not.
I think a lot of girls though, like suddenly were like, yeah, I'm kind of into chunky guys, and we're like, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw a lot of that on Tinder profiles, but my swipes did not.
Yeah, but you
match
got
up.
you got
You did
like
not
baby
find
bod.
purchase.
I've got.
You don't have dad
No,
bod.
I've got dad bod. I've got like
You have newborn
over the hill
newborn
dad
insulin
bod.
problem baby bod.
Giant
dad
baby
bod.
bod.
Yeah.
Don't take dad bod from me, Nick.
You know who else loves dad bod? The comedy industry, guys. Not
Do
a
they?
lot of room for for buff guys like me.
Is this the cross you want to bear?
I'm too buff. That's what they said.
That's the problem.
Lose the
Hell.
muscles, get a little.
Yeah.
It's like
belly.
worse than being a woman in
Well,
Hollywood.
I don't know.
I'm so
Kevin
sorry.
Hart does
I'm
all
sorry.
right. Kevin Hart's jacked now.
Kevin Hart, yeah.
Well, you
Oh
can be
yeah,
jacked.
it's weird too.
Godfrey's pretty jacked.
You can be jacked.
What?
Yeah.
Ew.
Godfrey's
No,
jacked.
not Gilbert Godfrey. People don't like Godfrey.
Oh, okay, Godfrey, the black comedian.
Yeah,
yeah.
make 7
I
Up
think he's always
yours.
been jacked.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He played like football or something in
Yeah.
college.
Yeah, he was
so
a D1 football
Dave Chappelle
Now.
is maybe on steroids. Have you seen a picture of him recently?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
Insane.
like suddenly
It's crazy.
someone
His head
putting
looks
on
so
50
small
pounds
compared
It's
of muscle.
weird,
It
man.
creeps me out. Yeah.
Insane.
The last time I saw,
And if you have a problem with that, Dave, come on the podcast.
we will fight Dave Chappelle on the podcast.
Fuck Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I don't condone Adam's.
My favorite
Stance.
comedian of all time.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite comedian before you started doing comedy? I guess that's not
Dave.
fair because you started like at what, 25 or something?
I started at 24, yeah.
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 Mine was.
Why is that not fair?
Well, because like you have like discern. I mean, like my favorite comedian before I started doing comedy was Jim Brewer.
Oh, you mean like as a little kid?
Oh,
like,
as a kid?
before you knew anything.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Chris Rock and the music guy. I love that, the guy that made the songs, the guitar guy, Stephen Lynch.
Stephen Lynch.
Not narrow it down.
Mine was
I
Kevin
loved it.
Eubanks, the guitarist from
Yeah.
Jay Leno.
Yeah, I liked G.E. Smith, the ponytail guy.
From
That's my favorite SNL cast member. Is G.E. Smith.
Alonzo Hamburger Jones.
Hamburger.
And Earthquake.
I loved
Actually-
Chris Kattan.
I watched a lot of
Really?
Comic View
Oh,
as
yeah.
a kid.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
I loved, yeah.
I
You wanna
thought
go
Chris
Comic
Kattan was
View first?
hilarious.
Chris Kattan, yeah, I loved Night at the Roxbury, dude. I fucking love that movie.
That movie's
I fucking,
hilarious.
I know all
You're
about
the guy
it.
that saw that?
I fucking, I made my dad take me to the theaters to see it. I was like 13 or something like
I'll
that.
do you one better.
And
I
then-
made
But
my
he did that
father
with
take
Will
me to.
Ferrell, right?
Huh?
He did it with Will
Yeah,
Ferrell,
but that's
right?
the best part. Will Ferrell was the
Will Ferrell
sidekick
went
to Chris
on
Kattan.
to- oh my god!
It's almost
I
like
never
a-
even thought about that.
Yeah, it's almost like a funny like time capsule moment. It was like in show business, there was a moment where Chris Kattan was the star,
Yeah.
and Will Ferrell was just like the doofy like you know, brother.
And then they have Richard Grieco in the movie, and that's the joke is supposed to be that he's not famous anymore. I think.
Yeah.
And then like now, where's Chris Kattan?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is he in that Ridiculous Six movie?
No,
No,
he's not.
I don't
friends
think
with
that
them.
was so fucking bad. That
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. Nick and I tried to.
Oh,
we're
really?
like, let's get high and watch Ridiculous.
Oh, I would
6.
love to do that.
This is gonna be
guys. Come
hilarious. No, it's,
Yeah.
it's
It's
really.
that
It was
bad.
Adam Sandler being like, "What if we make Blazing Saddles, but it's not funny anymore?" And then that's
I guess Sandler maybe when I was like
Sandler, that was
elementary
a
school.
huge-
His CDs were like
Hell yeah, dude.
fucking
Medium pace?
so important to me. Yeah,
you know who sucked? The kids that like Dennis Leary.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they
Oh,
like
the
Dennis
worst.
Leary CDs.
There
Yeah.
are kids
Yeah.
that liked Dennis Leary.
Yeah. Yes, I remember.
I'm an
being like, you know about
asshole.
that fucking asshole
Which,
song?
by the way, I think is a Louis bit. that
yeah.
he
It's a
stole.
Louis
Yeah.
bit that he stole, right, and made into a song.
But you know, whatever.
I think
Louis
I
talked about
recorded
it.
on a VCR the Mitch Hedberg Comedy Central special and watched that a lot.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was-
yeah.
What does Dennis Leary do now except pretend to be a firefighter?
Sex,
Yeah,
drugs,
he
and
just-
rock and
does-
roll.
He's on like
On
9
FX.
different
It's like
firefighter shows.
Acting.
He's
jobs.
on a rock
Sex
and
and
roll
drugs
show
and rock
now.
and roll, also starring Robert Kelly. It's a very good show. You guys
Oh
should
yeah,
all
your
watch
dad,
it.
your dad's best friend's
My
Leary.
father's best friend.
Sorry, we're,
We're
we're
he's
crossing
the
over
voice-
a bridge that
he's
Stop
the-
doesn't want to burn.
No,
Oh, that's right.
He's the
He
voice
does
of Ford
work.
Trucks.
And
Is he?
Ice Age.
Oh,
He's a-
maybe.
Yeah,
I thought you were
he's,
gonna say
Ford. He's Ford.
ISIS.
He's Ford
He's the voice of ISIS.
and ISIS and Ice Age. He's in Ice Age. Which there's a new Ice Age.
All right, he's doing great.
There's
Never
a
mind.
lot.
How
Yeah.
much money you think Tim Allen made off of Toy Story?
Oh, I don't.
6
Don't
billion.
tell me, please.
45 million.
Wait, so he ratted on
On all the other guys in
Yeah.
Toy Story.
everyone else.
They're all in jail for child pornography.
He ratted.
He dropped a dime.
Tim
on,
Allen was
on-
caught with 27 ounces
Tom
of child
Hanks.
pornography, and he ratted on all the other Toy
It was
Story
all
couple.
of the little boy
Chubble,
from
chubble,
what's the
chubble.
little boy?
Andy.
Andy, it
He
was
paid
all-
one of the animators to animate Andy.
Andy,
naked.
Andy getting
Animate Andy
getting
shoving Buzz in
penetrated.
his ass. And
to
then
infinity and
Yeah.
beyond, bro.
yeah, and that's what Tim Allen comes to. That's what where the noise comes from. The oh, row, 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 row. That was him being raised in jail. You know the Tim Allen story?
Him like getting arrested.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Yeah.
got
Oh, yeah, no, I
busted
know about
for
that,
how much
yeah.
coke was it? It was like 500
It was a
It was
lot.
like an
dude. It was
insane
like
amount of
27.
coke.
It was like 27 ounces of cocaine.
of cocaine.
Yeah.
It was like
It wouldn't last a week with me, but it was a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you got that yay though. Still got white girl.
Yeah, and then he came up with Home Improvement while in jail.
in jail. That's his mind count.
That's
Yeah.
so great. I love how like
That's-
Malcolm X came up with the political philosophy of
Yeah.
black liberation, and Tim Allen
Yeah.
came up with Home Improvement.
He's like, what if there was a guy with a beard that I belittle all the time, but he's smarter than me?
there's a neighbor. You,
don't
see
see
his
the
face.
bottom of his
Yeah.
face. Yeah.
Well, the reason the neighbor's in there, like why he's always like, Tim, the Thessalonians or whatever, while he's always like, quoting philosophy or whatever, is because Tim Allen was like a philosophy major. So if you read any like interviews
Oh my
with
god,
him,
that makes so much
he's like
sense.
dropping all this fucking like
Really?
irrelevant information to, to try and sound
To sound smart?
Yeah. So
Tim Allen?
Tim Allen. Yeah. So
That
that's
ma-
why
no, that makes so
that's why
much
the
sense.
neighbor's in there. So you could be, it's like a wink to the audience, like, hey, I'm not dumb.
Yeah, I'm secretly smart.
But
Yeah.
he loves hot rods and pork rinds.
Yeah.
He loved pork rinds, and then I tried pork rinds. As a little kid, I was like, "Oh, these must be the best snack ever." And then they suck.
They suck, but they're good because they're it's all just like protein and fat.
I mean, I eat them now because they're just fried fat, and that's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
when
yeah.
I'm really at rock bottom. I just want to like cut the
mainline?
middleman out.
Yeah.
I eat them now because I'm incredibly depressed.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
just-
yeah. Because my life's bad, but like when I was a little kid, they were gross. You
I just
gotta
remember my
go cheat.
I'm more of a
grandfather eating
Funyuns
them
girl.
when he was on Atkins. Funyuns are great.
Yeah, they hold up.
They do, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what if onions were fun?
Whoa, stop! I'm sold.
Holy shit, yo!
Yeah, I'll just blew your mind.
Oh my god, yo, that's where the fucking name Funyun come from.
Where do you get all your shirts? Stava's
Yeah,
the shirt
you-
king.
I love
Have-
shirts.
The shirt. Well, good.
Is that a
Like if you
Pixies
wore
shirt?
if you wore a shirt in the pool, I would be like, that's probably a style choice. You'd be like the one guy.
No,
Where I'd
you
be
know
like,
I love
that's
to
a style
flex.
thing.
You know I love to flex these titties.
Yeah, of course. I took pictures of you naked last week.
That's right. We were
On that
the
roof,
fucking-
that beautiful sunset.
That was a beautiful sunset.
Yeah.
We got to go back up. And
That
get
sounds
one.
like a bit we're doing, but it's real. I took a bunch of naked pictures of
100%.
Stav on
I do. I follow stuff on Instagram.
on
4th of
Peter
July.
Booth's rooftop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Yeah, we got more guys. Don't worry. They'll be plenty of nudity at Stavy, baby.
What's the next holiday that you're gonna do?
I don't know.
when Hillary Clinton wins?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You got a good one for that?
That's me hanging myself.